Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the shop. This is a preempted video because it's the same crap I see every time I go into a parts place. Alright, so if you're new to working on cars and all that kind of crap, and you just walk up to the parts counter and you start asking for stuff, you're going to get exactly what you asked for. And you're going to get exactly what your car is supposed to have. But us guys that's been doing this stuff for a long time, and you always know, which manager to talk to, who the car guy is in the shop. You know, because it just, after being there for so long, you know who you need to talk to, who you don't. But if you're new to this stuff, man, and you walk in and you say, like, my experience I had today, I was just going to get some stuff to finish troubleshooting this Mariner and try to figure that out. But that's beside the point. This poor old man, he was, I'd say, 65, 68 years old. And he's he's standing there and he's got this freaking ungodly muffler, right? And he's got the muffler that come off his car or truck. I'm figuring it's a truck. And the poor boy behind the counter, he's just got so fed up, he just started looking for my parts that I ordered. And I'm standing there and I'm looking. I'm not going to mention no names of what parts place or anything like that because that's just not fair. But this is typical, right? Know what you want when you go in the parts place. Know who you need to talk to. It might take you 4 or 5 times going in there to figure out who the person is that knows car stuff. Because most of these guys, man, they come up off the street and all they know is what they taught them. You just look in the computer, punch in the year, model, that kind of thing, and you give them what they want. Well, this little old man, he's standing there and he looked at me when I walked through the door because, I got my gray beard going back out and stuff like that. And he's looking at me like, help. And I'm like, what? No, I'm just here to get what I need. So I'm standing here and I'm looking across the counter and I'm kind of paying attention to exactly what the heck's going on. So this old man, all he did was come in there to get a muffler to replace the muffler that came off his car or truck. And I'm figuring it's a truck. So I'm standing there looking, and the poor boy behind the counter, he's maybe 22, 23 years old. And the guy's telling him, this is not the right muffler. It's just it's too long. The ports are, the intake and outside is completely wrong. But it probably was the right muffler for that truck or car, whichever one it will be. But somewhere down the road, somebody had put a glass pack on this thing. And I'm standing there, I'm just minding my business. I'm not saying anything. And I'm watching all this all this go down. And the little old man, he got, excuse my French, he got pissed. He goes, heck, I'll go out here and get the box, that y'all sold me a muffler from because it don't fit my car. And I'm standing there and I'm looking at it and I'm, all right, I understand the problem. The problem is they're doing what they do. The boy don't know about cars. He don't understand whatsoever. The guy walked in and said, I need a muffler for this year model car or this year model truck, and that's what the boy sold him. But what the man had sitting there was nothing but a glass pack. I mean, 2.5 in, 2.5 out. Simple, right? I mean, for anybody that knows cars, simple. And I'm standing there and the guy walks out and he's flat frustrated. The other guy's waiting on him is flat frustrated. He don't want to mess with him no more because he don't understand what he wants. So I walk up to the counter, get my stuff, and I'm looking at the manager at the time, which I'm not, again, not saying anything. I just looked at the person, and I said, the man needs a glass pack. I said, you're not going to find it in that computer. It's sitting over there where the exhaust system's sitting in. Might not be the exact same one he's got, but you can walk over there, man, and pick out a muffler that will fit his situation. And the manager looks at me and goes, well, we're still trying to figure that out. Excuse me, I think I just told you exactly what the issue is. You need to go over there in the aftermarket stuff, man, and just pull a glass pack out or, a thrush, something with the inside in and out diameters, the exact same thing he needs. I said, and he'll be happy as crap. Well, we'll figure it out sooner or later. And I'm like, this is why when new people, man, get started in this stuff, they don't understand. They're dealing with people that probably not even half as smart as they are because they're just college kids. They're people that might have bought 4 or 5 things over the counter and now they're expert mechanics and all that kind of stuff. And now they throw them behind the counter and put them in front of the computer and say, if it's, just order or give them whatever it is for the year model. Please, do not walk into a parts place, man, and, if you don't get what you need the first time around or you don't feel like you've been done right, go walk back up in there. Ask for the manager, not the assistant manager. None of that stuff. And then half the time you got to worry about that crap because half the managers and assistant managers and stuff like that is only taught how to freaking make money. But this was, I could have solved this problem in 5 minutes. I could have walked right over in the aftermarket aisle where the muffler stuff was, got him a muffler, maybe had to get some adapters to get it down where it needed to be. 5 minutes tops. That man would have been out there and he'd been happy camper. So, it just amazes me how these people nowadays think they know everything because a computer tells them they know it. You need to know about cars if you're going to get a job working in a parts place. You need to have some kind of freaking understanding. Just something. I don't care if you're a rice burner guy. I don't care if you're a freaking Chevrolet guy. Whatever. You still need to have some kind of understanding. You can't just sit there and look at a computer and let that computer tell you what needs to be done. You need to look at what the guy has, what he's trying to do. Just a muffler. Come on. This ain't hard. But anyway, man, I know this is kind of out, but it struck me as funny. And I thought it was a good opportunity, man, for any of those people that may be watching my channel that have no clue. Don't walk into a parts place and judge that parts place by the person standing behind the counter. Don't do that. There's people there that know. There's people there that don't know. Just like any job. I hire you to do a job. You go do what I tell you to do. But when, you know, push comes to shove and nut comes to bolt, you need to make sure you're talking to the right one in that place to get what you want. Anyway, it was just a funny thing. And it also come on the heels of a guy I've been watching, Michigan Muscle Car Garage, and he's had the same problem with a machine shop. You know, I've got horror stories. I could tell you stories. But anyway, man, that's it. It just, that one right there, a muffler. I mean, seriously, a muffler. 2.5 in, 2.5 out. How hard is that? Why can't you just walk over to the aftermarket counter over here and go, well, these are the ones we got that will fit that, because you got a glass pack. The one I'm going to sell you to fit your truck is not going to work. So you might want to spend a few minutes back here and, you know, see if you can find the one you want, or here, I'll help you. You know, it's not that hard, guys. Come on. Anyway, I couldn't resist putting this one up. Y'all take care, and I'm still troubleshooting this Mercury. You know, that one cracked me up. Y'all have a good day, man, and hope everything don't turn out like this old man's day did. I'll see y'all in the next one.